Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. In today's video, we're finally back on Path of Legends going for the elusive Ultimate Champion League with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, of course. Going to be trying to get the final games to get Ultimate Champion and try and get a nice win rate. So, found our first match against Airtalk's Lightning Bolt TikTok here. Apparently he's live on TikTok, interesting. So yeah, I hope you guys have been doing well. I've been doing pretty well myself. Today I woke up and the first thing I did was my back exercise routine. Then I had a nice day of class, went for a walk/jog after that, and then had a nice dinner, and I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine, one of my favorite shows ever, so that's been so fun as well. Also, we get a lock right now. I'm actually really surprised he got the tombstone down like half a second late. But yeah, I guess that's going to be GG already in our first match here. But yeah, I had a pretty chill day today, and then just going to go for Ultimate Champion. I mean, it's going to be interesting, because if I tilt, that'll just be, you know, a big waste of time, but I should be fine. I'm going to log all this back. He's probably going to go Skelly King ability, I think. I really hope he can't get it down in time. Oh my god, thank god. Okay, he went for Skelly King ability, but he just barely didn't get it down. If he got that ability off, I might have lost, because I don't think I had anything good in Cycle for that. I mean, Ice Spirit would have been okay, but it's not an E-Spirit, right? Anyway, forced the bar barrel out, so pretty good stuff. And yeah, you know, had a pretty chill day today, even though it's been pretty long. I feel like with exercise, I've just been doing a lot better recently, so it's been a great feeling. And even though I've had a lot less time to play Clash Royale, like, and games in general, I've just been spending time doing other stuff, like hang out with friends and obviously classwork and everything. Every time I play again, it's just more enjoyable, because I'm not like grinding and forcing myself to play. In fact, I don't even play every single day. I play like once every few days at this point. It's been really nice though, honestly, and I feel like I'm playing pretty well, because I'm not like burning myself out. I'm just, you know, I guess, like, just reset. I don't really know how to describe it, but I've had the same experience before, because back when I was in the military, when I was serving, I had a period where I didn't play Clash Royale for like a month or two, and then there was a global tourney. I decided to play it, and in that global tourney I ended up getting like a top 300 finish, I think, so that was kind of crazy. But that just, you know, told me, okay, I guess these skills never really disappear. It's just when you come back with a fresh mind, it might even be better. It's interesting, I guess. But yeah, I'm gonna try and get a lock here, log the barbell back plus a Skelly King, and I should get a tiny lock. Okay, we get a small one. So he has arrows, I believe, which is going to be kind of a pain, because, or actually, I don't even know. I know he has bar barrel and freeze. I think he has arrows, but yeah, I'm going to have to defend these graveyards really well. Going to go for archers near my king, so that if he does have arrows, I actually don't even remember. Okay, freeze is going to log everything. As soon as they freeze your archers, you want to get your log ready ASAP, because you do not want to take any skeleton damage. At this point, I think I'm just going to be going for defensive Xbows and spell cycling, because there's no point going in when he's going same lane as me. That's a free fireball, actually. Normally I would not advise fireballing a Skelly King, but right now the game is pretty much over, so I'd rather just take any spell value I can get. Okay, bad Ice Spirit, because Skelly King and Phoenix attacked at the same time, but not even going to go for archers on this graveyard. Just going to log, and I can go archers late if I need to, after he freezes, and I actually didn't get them down at the right time, but still, he does actually have arrows, but that should be a fireball log. I just have to get back to a log, and as you can see, Defense Expo paying dividends here. It's a really nice first win against Graveyard. We got a really huge lock early on. I just kind of protected my Expo, so I guess kind of lucky there, but we take it. Let's get into the next match. Alright guys, for our next game against P.E.K.K.A here. Mini P.E.K.K.A on his profile, so it could be a Mini P.E.K.K.A deck. Most likely, if I did have to guess Mini P.E.K.K.A, I would guess Goblin Giant Sparky Rage, because I actually see Mini P.E.K.K.A in many other decks right now, but just going to log cycle to start things out. Pretty standard stuff. Ice Spirit at the bridge as well. Usually does force a response out, or at least get some pretty good chip. Okay, Mega Minion, just going to split my archers. Mega Minion, Mini P.E.K.K.A, I mean, this is the thing about banners. You don't actually know if they're playing what's on their banner. Baby Dragon, okay, this is probably going to be Golem. I'm going to go for an Expo against my better judgment in the same lane as the baby, because, okay, I am going to go for a Knight. There's the Mini P.E.K.K.A though. I'm going to Skeletons far off to the side, so hopefully the Baby Dragon doesn't splash. Ice Spirit as well for the baby, and then we actually do get a nice lock. I could go archers right now to, you know, maximize this, but I think it would be a bit aggressive, because I would be down a lot of elixir. And as you can see, Baby Dragon was still taken care of, so it wasn't really necessary. But yeah, I didn't want to go, obviously you want to go opposite lane if you can. I would have gotten a huge lock if I did, but because the Mega Minion was there, that was kind of smart of my opponent, like, you know, separating and stuff like that. Gonna go for an Expo again, because there's actually this rule against Golem, if you guys didn't know. If they play a 4 elixir card or more expensive in the back, they can't actually play Golem in time. I actually got my Knight down at the perfect time. I was not expecting that, because usually it's very tricky to get the perfect timing off against a Mega Minion, at least for me, where, you know, you have it cross the bridge and the tower targets it, but you get your Knight down in time, so the Mega Minion targets the Knight and not the Expo. I feel like that's a pretty tough timing to get off, but I'm glad I was able to get it, and that's actually going to be game pretty much, because, okay, I'm down like 3, that's not even a big deal considering he doesn't have a pretty tricky Golem deck to defend. He doesn't have any annoying troops like the Lumberjack to give the Rage or the Golden Knight to break through. He has Dark Prince and Mini P.E.K.K.A, both of which are pretty useless against Xbow, honestly, on offense. Night Witch is going to be annoying because I don't have E-Spirit, but should be fine if I can get a high-value Fireball, which is going to be my main goal on this defense here. So going to Knight, Archer's going to work on the Golem, and then he actually has a Lightning. Going to try and get back to actually, don't think I can Tesla in time, just going to get back to a new pair of Archers, and then Fireball all of this, lots of Fireball value, like I said, you want to get Fireballs off against the Night Witches and then Knight, and that's actually pretty much a flawless defense. He even had arrows in this deck, so lightning arrows, you know, pretty annoying Golem lightning arrows. I know a lot of people would struggle defending that, but hopefully that shows you guys it can be pretty decent. Gonna Expo right now because I don't think he's back to a Golem, and even if he is, yeah, he goes for it opposite. I was hoping he would have to go for it same lane, but he has to go Baby Dragon on the Expo, which is good, you know, forcing him to split his push up, split his elixir up, and then he can't really afford to go all in one lane. Also, he's not back to his arrows right now, so he can't go for arrows on my archers, and if he lightnings my archers, that would just be a terrible play, so yeah, just pretty much controlling this perfectly. Fine to take the Baby Dragon chip because it's really not a big deal whatsoever. And then I'm just going to Fireball Cycle. That's one more Fireball and a log, so really no big deal here. Pretty easy win against Golem. Just really punish in single using that rule again, like I said. If they play something that's 4 elixir or more expensive in the back and they're playing Golem, they can't get a Golem down in time to tank for your Expo. You really want to take advantage of that and capitalize, which I definitely did. So really nice win against Golem Lightning Arrows there. Alright guys, into our next match against Little Hustler. I like his name, gonna give him the good luck, and let's go for an Ice Spirit to start things out. He gets a good luck back, so Skeletons, okay, maybe some kind of cycle deck, gonna split my Archers, and let's just see. Obviously, I mean, Skeletons is most likely a cycle deck, but it's obviously best to find out. I'm actually gonna go for an Expo. I've been a lot more aggressive with this recently, or I just like to go for Expos early on. Goes for a Knight, okay, so Knight, Skeletons, log, E-Spirit at the back. Okay, on a Knight in front because he might go for like a building. Goes for a Rocket. Okay, so Knight, E-Spirit, Skelly's Rocket. I think that's going to be Queen Bow. I don't think that would be anything else. Because, I mean, Knight Rocket, there's also the Mortar 2.9 Mortar Cycle deck, but that does not run E-Spirit, runs Ice Spirit always. So, probably going to be Expo. Maybe Queen Bow or maybe just Expo Rocket. Either way, it should be a pretty bad matchup for me, actually. Or, I don't know, because actually Rocket was nerfed. I guess we'll find out. I've not really played much since the balance changes, to be honest. Like, pretty much the only games I've played are in my videos, other than some 12 NGCs I've been getting. But, yeah, I'm gonna Archers at the bridge. I definitely outcycled his Rocket right here, so this should be pretty solid. He's probably gonna go for a Cannon, so gonna Knight in front. Nice, we do catch it. And then gonna Ice Spirit Skelly's on the Queen. And that should be a really nice connection. Yeah, even though he does get some Queen damage, I'm not even gonna log the Queen, actually, because I'm getting a lot of damage in the left, and I don't want to be down too much elixir. So yeah, I got way more damage. Actually, since he overcommitted with the Skeletons, E-Spirit would have been better to go for a Queen, or a log rather, but since I didn't go for a log, I can go Expo, and he's not back to his Rocket, elixir-wise. Yeah, he definitely doesn't have enough, so that's going to be a huge lock. As you guys can see, I knew he was low in elixir because he just spent a lot, so I'm going to Archers the bridge to pressure because he doesn't have E-Spirit in cycle, so he, yeah, has to log. I mean, that's a -1 trade for me, but still pretty good. I forced something out, and just felt like pressing my advantage a bit, and we pretty much already won, just by outcycling his Rocket early on and getting a huge punish, and that Prediction Knight on the cannon was integral, because if I didn't get that off, I would not have gotten that huge connection. I would have actually still had to contend with the Queen in my right lane, so that was really good. Just gonna log cycle, and then I'm pretty much have this game in the bag. I'm actually gonna try and defense Expo against the Queen, because when I was playing Queen Bow, I literally always lost Expo mirror matches, and I found that I was actually cycling my Queen a lot, and then they would always punish that with like defensive Expo, and I couldn't do anything against it, so... Okay, anyway, he goes for an Expo himself. I guess I'm just going to log, and I could Fireball, but there's no point because that's his healthier side tower, so I'd rather do this instead, just Archers, DPS, Ice Spirit in case he goes like log E-Spirit, but he doesn't, so pretty good stuff. Gonna get ready to Expo in the left because he's going to be forced to respond to those Archers. Gonna Knight to predict the Queen and or Cannon, does just force the Rocket out. So if I can also just keep forcing Rockets out in the left, then he should have absolutely no chance at winning this game because, again, I have a really early lead, and there's no reason to lose that advantage, so if I just play really safe, I could maybe lose it, but if I play a bit aggressively, then I'll force him to defend as well. I'm just going to defense Expo against this, because he is probably not going to be able to afford a Rocket on my Expo. Actually misplaces his Knight, which is huge, and lets my Ice Spirit lock on, so I'm actually going to go for an Expo on the left, because I have an Expo alive, why not? And he does a pretty good play logging my Expo, but still pretty good advantage to press, and as you can see, he has to go for the Rocket E-Spirit. I still get 2 Expo ticks on tower, because my defense Expo helped out, so really, really nice stuff there. I'm going to pre-Tesla to predict the Expo, and oh my god, we actually got it off. That is pretty... cruel for him, actually. Like, I kind of feel bad doing that, but yeah, I just had a feeling he would be really desperate and go in, so really, really nice prediction, Tesla. And just like that, I mean, I pretty much just have to pressure a bit, force rockets out, just gonna be really aggressive with my plays, because if he doesn't go for a rocket, then he's gonna be screwed, so I know he has to rocket. So even though I'm giving him an elixir by going like archers in front, knight in front, as long as I force the rocket out every single time, he can't do anything. And again, just gonna defensive Expo. I feel like I have this matchup on lockdown 100% because I mean, I'm just playing this one really well. To be fair, I had a really nice early lead, but still, I'm going to log the queen back, and then I could fireball that if I need to. I don't know if I need to, though, because Expo should stay alive for quite a while, back to a knight, and I just, okay, barely got it down there. I actually saw there was like a split second where the Expo was not targeting anything, but it didn't target my Expo, thankfully. It targeted my knight instead, so yeah, that was really clutch. Going to offense Expo again with this defensive Expo, again, force something out. Going to archers to predict the cannon. Goes for a low cannon, which is well played, but yeah, as you can see, he's just forced to overcommit every single time. Might actually not even be that bad of a matchup after the rocket nerf, and queen nerf, but I feel like a good queen bow player should still win this. I could be wrong though, because I know Titan usually beats queen bow a lot, like especially Nexus, but even like other queen bow. I actually haven't seen Titan against Aragon, but I feel like they would tie because they're friends. Anyways, though, defense Expo putting in work. I just have to cycle 2 logs with this fireball, I think. Well, 77. Okay, 2 logs does. Wait, that should do exactly enough, I think. Okay, anyways, he just lets the Ice Spirit lock on, so Fireball. It's going to be GG. Very nice win against Queen Bow. Kind of a tough matchup, but I don't know, because balance changes actually might have made that better than I thought. Alright guys, for our next match against XX Elias XX, let's try and get a nice one here. He's from Germany, it seems. Gonna split my skeletons in the back first play. With this hand, this is the most awkward Expo hand. I feel like it's best to just go for a knight the back, because if you Expo, it's kind of risky. If you go knight the back, it's also risky, but less risky. You're gonna Expo because he went for a Valk, so he actually has to play something in front, goes for a Hog. Okay, so this might be... Oh, Log. This actually might be the Hog EQ deck, which I would actually love for it to be. Like, matchup-wise, I would hate to go into Hog EQ, but in terms of learning and showing you guys, I would love to, because I actually have not played against Ian's Hog EQ deck with the Valk Tesla Firecracker, or Knight Tesla Firecracker, I think ever. I haven't played against it even once so far, so I'd love to go against it and show you guys how I would like to beat it. Okay, Ice Spirit Goblins. Oh, this is probably going to be Hog ExeNado then. I'm going to go for an Expo with this one Archer in the right, force something out, goes for a Valk. Probably going to Rocket, but he actually could afford to Exe. Going to Knight just in case he goes Exe, and Lightning is interesting. Okay, so I was not expecting Lightning of all things. I thought it would be Rocket for sure, but I mean, I guess Lightning is going to be a bit of a pain. Going to Ice Spirit to pressure. He has to go Goblins too, otherwise that'll get some hits. So yeah, just nice Ice Spirit forced out his own Spirit and Goblins, I believe, or Log Goblins. Either way, forced out a lot of Elixir, so nice stuff there. And this is going to be an interesting matchup. I feel like I'd rather go against Rocket than Lightning. I don't know, actually, because, I mean, Rocket was nerfed, to be fair, so probably Rocket now. But Lightning's actually pretty awkward, too, because you can actually go for low Teslas against a Lightning matchup, because it's 6 Elixir. It's a huge overcommitment. Like, Hog plus Lightning against a Tesla is a -6 trade, if you think about it. So, it's actually kind of awkward. I'm actually going to Fireball Cycle the Valk, just to kind of annoy him, and if he wants the Lightning back, he'll definitely get punished. And I can honestly just low Tesla this if he goes for Hog. So, yeah, this is going to be pretty solid. Exe the back. I could Expo opposite. I think I will, because he has to go for a Lightning. Hog is fine. I'm going to Ice Spirit Skellies, and then... Okay, pretty good pre-log on his end, but I'm going to log myself. This should be a lock. Yep, nice log, as you guys can see, last second log, pushing the Hog back. Gonna Knight for the Exe, and this is gonna be kind of a pain. He goes for a nice NATO as well, which is gonna line the Knight up for some nice hits, so well played to him, but still, we are in the damage lead, because that was a nice log play on my own end, pushing the Hog back. That's a bit too high to Fireball. I'm just gonna Tesla, anti-lightning placement, and if he wants to snipe this with like an Exe or something, he can be my guest. He actually will. Actually, that's not that great, because I might have to defensive Expo against this next Hog. I'm gonna Skeletons. Yeah, he does go for the Hog. I'm actually gonna try and not go for an Expo, but pretty good. Oh, he actually... Okay, that's really aggressive. I have to Knight as well, but that was actually a really good play. I definitely have to go in, because I'm kind of screwed now. That was actually a really nice play. I was not anticipating that whatsoever, and I think I'm kind of screwed, because, yeah, he Lightnings. I'm definitely going to have to outcycle this Lightning right now. So I'm going to Skeletons to preemptively take the Ice Spirit out, ideally, and then I have to get back to an Expo ASAP, because he should be low in Elixir. Yeah, it does waste a Valk on the Knight, which is huge. That was a bad play. I can definitely go in and punish right now, and he's not back to his Lightning. I think he's back now, but he probably won't go for it because he's low in Elixir. Gonna Skeletons cut the Valk out of range. Okay, perfect play, as you guys can see. Cutting the Valkyrie out of Expo range is huge, and then I'm actually gonna... Knight gets like 2 hits there, which I was not expecting, so that's actually gonna be game, I think, because that's just 2 fireballs. 274. Well, that's like just barely too far. Or 2 fireballs and a log. Yeah, that's 5 HP left. So 1 more log. And I can just hover my Tesla up high. Anti-lightning. If he wants the lightning, he can. Because I'm actually just going to log on defense. Play this super safe. Don't want to choke whatsoever. Ice Spirit all the way to the other side. So that if he does go for like some kind of lightning, he won't hit the Ice Spirit, of course, and that is going to be nice, really nice win. Kind of a clutch comeback. I mean, I was winning for a while, but that was a really nice play on his end, the NATO log on my archers. But I'm thankful I was able to take that and walk away with the win there against Hog ExeNado Lightning. That deck always runs Rocket these days, but I guess he was playing Lightning. Alright guys, into our next match against Shadow Knight. So we are 2 steps away from Ultimate Champion right now. I would really like to get 2 nice wins. I actually lost quite a bit in Royal Champion. I had only 3 losses before. 2 were against recruits and 1 was against Logbait with Mighty Miner Archers, because Archers are such an annoying Xbow counter, I feel like. But I've only had a chance to play against Logbait once. I've actually not seen a single Logbait other than that, and I did lose, which kind of sucks. Gonna Fireball. Okay, Valk plus Witch is looking kind of interesting. But yeah, I would like to get nice wins. So my win rate is probably not going to be that great, considering I already lost quite a few times in Royal Champ. All of them were kind of hard matchups, to be fair, in my opinion. I can maybe show them later. One was like Lava Lightning Arrows or something. Just really annoying matchups, honestly. And there was one I almost won as well, but yeah, kind of sucks to lose that early on. Anyways, Valk. Okay, Sparky the back. I'm going to go for an Xbow, even though I don't have Knight and Cycle. I feel like this should be a decent Xbow. Okay, Prince. I'm going to Skeletons and Archers, actually. Just full commit to this Prince. Ice Spirit 2 just to kite it over, and then I should get a lock. I do. And because of that, I've rapid cycled back to my Knight, which I can just go for on the Sparky. So I wasn't back to Knight right away, but since I ultra cycled against that Prince, I was actually able to get back to a Knight, and that was just a free +3 trade on the Sparky. So because of that, I was kind of able to overcommit to my Xbow. I went like Xbow, Archers, Skeletons, Ice Spirit against just a Prince. But I was basically able to afford that. And I'm not even down Elixir, it looks like, because he's not playing anything, and I'm about to hit 10. So yeah, pretty much even on Elixir. Technically, I'm down 2 after that log, but yeah, really nice stuff. Just really nice being aggressive and taking advantage of the fact that he cycled a Sparky, and just nice stuff there overall. So we might Mega Knight. Yeah, he does. Honestly, whenever you see this kind of pattern, you can always expect a Mega Knight in front. It's kind of funny, but I'm used to it at this point. But yeah, still should be a pretty solid defense overall. Archer's going to go to work on the Mega Knight, and Archers are so good right now. Look at them go, just destroying that Mega Knight. Did not even get to see the light of day, and that actually destroyed the Witch too before even getting taken out. Archers are actually goated right now. That's crazy. If I reacted fast enough, I might have Fireball Cycled the Valk, but I guess no point, because I mean, I'm probably going to go for another Expo lock. Going to center Tesla, and he goes for Sparky the back. I could offensive Expo. It's a bit awkward because the Valk is there. It's going to wait for it to get taken out first. He goes for Prince, probably going to Mega Knight in front. It's going to hover my Knight for the MK, and then try and just defend the Sparky with cycle cards if I can. Get a Knight Archers. For some reason, he does not go for the Mega Knight. I really feel like he should. And arrows off in the corner. That is definitely a misplay. Lightning. Okay, what? I'm gonna go for an Expo right now. He's at like 0 elixir, so I don't think he has anything for anything, honestly. Like, I don't think he just barely gets a Valk down, got a Knight. He's definitely not back to a Mega Knight. I think he's gonna go for like a low Witch or something, because he just... Okay, low Prince. Gonna Fireball it, and then try and just get a really nice lock here. Archer's a DPS down, and he's definitely still not back to Mega Knight. Gonna log... the EWiz back. Okay, really nice timing. That should be a lock. Yeah, nice. Goes for arrows, but still, we do get a huge connection. So this is looking like a really annoying matchup, right? Mega Knight, Lightning, Arrow, Sparky. But just because I'm punishing his elixir, not really about the matchup, just kind of outplaying him, I'm able to get a really nice lock, really nice early lead, or overall lead going into double elixir and even overtime. And just like that, should be pretty solid. Get a Knight late after the Sparky blast, and then Ice Spirit to try and reset the Sparky charge, hopefully last second. Okay, just barely missed and didn't even hit the Sparky, actually. Gonna log this back, and I should get a... Yeah, I get it taken care of before it blasts my Archers. Gonna Fireball the Prince, and then just have to Spell Cycle at this point. So 403 HP, that's gonna be 2 Fireballs, or I guess like 2 logs and 1 Fireball maybe. Yeah, I think that should be... Okay, he goes for Sparky. I'm going to actually just go for the 2 Fireballs. I've been getting a bit more aggressive with my Spell Cycle. Like, usually I like to defend. Sometimes I even like to defend just to practice, but I've been getting a bit more confident, I guess, just going for Spell Cycle early on, and just like that, nice defense. I think even if he didn't... even if I didn't get the Spell Cycle off, I still defended that really nicely. So yeah, GG's. Really, really nice win. Going to be 1 win away from Ultimate Champion now, so going to try and go for it right now. No cuts or anything, because we are just 1 win away. So yeah, one step off, let's get it. Really nice win against a very interesting matchup there. I don't know what was up with that, but let's go for the final win. Hopefully I can just get one nice win to clean everything up. TG Evan, let's see what he's going to be running here. I'm going to go for one nice win, give him the good luck, and let's do our best. So I'm going to cycle a log first. Pretty standard stuff here. Just log, really safe play. Lumberjack the back. I'm actually really tempted to Expo, but I won't just because I did cycle a log. I'm technically down 2. Okay, Lumberjack first play is interesting. Goes for Barbs the back. Definitely gonna go for an Expo. I don't know what this is. Lumberjack Barbs seems kind of off meta, but he has to play something in front, otherwise that will lock on a tower. Gonna Fireball the Flying Machine plus the 2 Barbs once they walk up. Really nice play, and that's gonna be a huge lock. Goes for a Baby. Okay, that's really good. I'm gonna Skeleton Cycle back to my Ice Spirit for the Baby Dragon, and then... Okay, Bats 2, that's going to be a bit annoying, but should be fine. Okay, I actually didn't hit them. This is the one downside. I have to go Archers 2 or else I'd take too much damage, I feel like. This is the one downside of playing Ice Spirit in a matchup like this. E-Spirit would have been perfect there, but it is what it is. It's fine. Could not have anticipated he would go for Bats. I just wanted to cycle back to my Ice to take care of the Baby Dragon, but it's fine. Actually lets the Archers lock on. Really nice. That's going to be down to 1297 now, so really nice early lead. Against Lumberjack Barbs, I don't know what this is, to be honest. Okay, Lavahound. I'm just going to go for an Expo same lane. Wait, Barbs? I actually don't know what this is. Flying Machine could be like Lava Miner, I guess. I haven't seen Lava Miner with Lumberjack in a long time, but... and Lava Clone doesn't run Barbs, it runs Skarmy usually, but... I know this old version ran Barbs. Anyway, gonna Tesla like this. I never do this anymore because it's kind of risky, but you can Tesla like this to snipe the Lavahound while it's on your Expo. It's a bit weird because it doesn't really get the Lavahound across the bridge, but it is a play that works. Someone taught me that like over 3 years ago. Gonna try and kite these bats opposite lane if I can. I really hope I can. Okay, I could not, so that really sucks. I think I still fireball everything though, so really nice fireball, and that's gonna be a very clean defense. Would have been better if I was able to kite the bats and stuff opposite lane with the skeletons, but still, you know, all things considered, I did keep my tower against a big clone push, and I did not have E-Spirit. I have Ice Spirit here, so really nice stuff. If he goes Lava at the back, I'm probably down Elixir, but still gonna go for an Expo in the right. Yeah, Lavahound, gonna go for an Expo. Actually gonna Knight, or Ice Spirit rather, to predict, because I do want to catch the Flying Machine. Gonna Knight right now, and I can kite these Barbs out of range if I need to with my Skeletons. I think I will, and gonna Archers as well to start DPSing down the Flying Machine ASAP. Should get a lock, I think. Okay, Baby comes down. I'm gonna actually go for a Tesla plus Ice Spirit, or actually I should save Ice Spirit for the bats. What am I saying? But Tesla will do fine. I'm definitely going to lose my left side tower, but because of this advantage I've created in the right, I think I should actually be able to take his right side tower. I'm just going to ignore the entire lava push. Going to Skeletons log the Lumberjack. As you can see, really nice Tesla placement. Expos hugging the Tesla. Tesla actually takes care of the Flying Machine too, so that's going to be tower down. Really, really nice punish, and just basically sacked my tower to the lava clone because I knew I wouldn't be able to defend it, and I just punished him really nicely with the Expos, and basically went into a tower trade situation already having won the tower trade situation, if that makes sense. So yeah, really, really nice stuff. Gonna be a perfect win for Ultimate Champion League. Let's go. So really, really nice against Lava Clone. He had Fireball, I think, so not that hard. Actually, wait, was that arrows? I couldn't even tell, but really, still either way, you know, without having E-Spirit, I always feel pretty good beating Lava Clone. That's gonna be Ultimate Champion. Let's see what my win rate is. And okay, 88% is actually not that bad. I thought it would be. I don't know. I wanted to be better, of course. I usually get in the 90s, but I knew I lost quite a fair amount in Royal Champions. That kind of sucks, but it is what it is, you know. Still, that's going to be rank 1,403 in the world without playing a single game in Ultimate Champion, so nice stuff there. Nice win against Lava Clone and Mega Knight. Interesting. And then also beat Queenbow earlier, which I'm pretty proud of too. As I said before, that's going to put me just barely out of the top 1,000, but still really nice considering it's like midway into the season already. So yeah, that's going to be it for the video, guys. Hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.